Hi everyone, Stephen Aitchison here. I don't know if we're having problems with Facebook Live today, but hopefully you're getting this okay. And I am speaking today. If you've seen yesterday's video, you'll know I just kind of held up signs and it was received well. It was quite good, but everybody says, where's your voice, what's going on? So I'm back speaking today to you. So I'm looking forward to today's topic, and it's called two words that can make or break you. And I'm looking to see if you can guess the two words. So probably first what I'll do is welcome in a few people first, just a couple of people. Abiuni, hello from Hong Kong. Wow, that's a bit far away. Excellent. Jafar, how you doing? Senka, hi from Perth. I think that's Perth, Australia, or Scotland. Is it Scotland? Crystal Boyce, morning Crystal from Trinidad. Susan Croon and Cherry. Jennifer Haynes, good morning. Good morning to you. Jamie Robbins, hello to you. Rose Mendes. Okay, so we're going to get started with today's topic. So, can you guess the two words that can make or break you? Two words that we use every single day of our lives, subconsciously and sometimes consciously as well, verbally and subconsciously. So can you guess what the two words are? And I'm going to wait a few seconds just to see if anybody can come up with anything. Because this is a big topic to talk about, and it's a really good topic as well. And once you kind of get what we're saying here, you'll kind of realise just how much you use these two words. Okay, everybody's just saying hello just now. Amy Sierra, yes, you have it. The first person to write. Oh, there's loads of people. Julie Smith, Teresa Avanoro. Yeah, so there's about 3 people already in the first 3 comments got it. So the two words, I thought this was going to be a revelation for everybody, but obviously not. The two words that everybody uses day in and day out, subconsciously and verbally, is I am. Two big, huge words. And I was on a coaching call last week with somebody, and my client kind of reminded me of these kind of two words, and she was talking about the whole topic of it. And I didn't realise I'd written about this a couple of years ago in a programme I'd written called Mind Alchemy. And I'd written about this topic, and I think I discovered it kind of on myself, or I might have read it somewhere, but Elle had told me that it was a guy called Neville Goddard, one of the kind of thinkers of kind of yesteryear, and he kind of wrote about this on a big scale. So thanks for the reminder for that, and I wanted to talk about that today. So the two words I am, you use it every single day to describe yourself, to describe your personality, to define who you are as a person, and it can be very destructive if you use it in the wrong way. And if we consciously catch ourselves using it, we can change it to become a big empowerment, or an empowerment tool for yourself. So for example, when I was younger, just to give you a kind of short story, and I kind of mentioned this the other day as well, when I was younger I didn't believe I was intelligent. I used to tell myself all the time, I'm not intelligent, I'm not intelligent, I'm not intelligent. Subconsciously I used to say it, kind of verbally I used to kind of tell my friends and stuff like, oh, I'm not that intelligent. But then when I turned that belief around and I looked for evidence to change that belief that I was intelligent, I started saying all the time, I am intelligent. I am intelligent. I'm intelligent enough to go to university. I'm intelligent enough to go to school. I'm intelligent enough to pass exams. I'm intelligent enough to kind of build a website for the business. So that I am statement is a huge statement that everybody uses day in, day out in their lives. And it can be destructive. So if you're using that statement subconsciously, and to give you an example, I'm no good at maths, I am no good at saving money, I'm not good at travelling, I'm not very adventurous, I'm not very good looking, I'm not intelligent. If you're using words and phrases like that all the time, guess what's going to happen? Your brain is going to switch off, and it's not going to look for evidence to prove otherwise the statement that you keep telling it. because it's a negative affirmation. Now, you've heard of positive affirmations. You've heard of how they can affect your life and change your beliefs and change your thinking and change your actions as well. Negative affirmations work in exactly the same way. So if you're constantly telling yourself, I'm not good looking, I'm not intelligent, I'm not good with computers, I'm not good with women, I'm not good with guys, I'm not good at talking, I'm not very social, guess what? You're going to become the person you're talking about. Subconsciously, you're going to become that person. You're going to become the person who's not social if you're telling yourself all the time, I am not social. You're going to become the person who is not good looking because you're telling yourself you're not good looking. And when I say that, when you're talking about physical attributes, when you believe that you're not good looking, for example, your energy tells you or tells other people that you don't have the confidence to feel good looking. So your energy changes as well, depending on the statements you're telling your mind day in and day out. So obviously statements like I am cannot change your physical attributions, because beauty obviously is of course in the eye of the beholder. So, but if you feel you're not good looking, that energy is going to kind of seep out of you to say, I'm not a good looking person. You're kind of going to go insular within yourself as well. So that's about physical attributions. But mental attributions as well. And money attributions even. If you tell yourself, I'm not good at saving, I'm not good at investing, I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that with regards to money, guess what? Your money energy, we've all got different energy around the beliefs we have about ourselves. And if your money energy tells you that you're not good at saving, you're not good at making money, you're never going to make any money, if you keep telling yourself that day in and day out, guess what's going to happen? You're never going to make money. And that's one of the big revelations that I had in my business. When I started to believe that I had programs or I had teachings or something to offer the world that could make me money but help the world at the same time. And when I say the world, I'm not being big-headed or narcissistic or anything like that. When I say the world, it can just be the world to one person. So my program, if it helps one person, then my job here on earth is done. And I know they have helped people. Get lots of emails every day to say the programs, the books I've written, the Facebook page, everything has helped people in their life. So once I started to believe that what I was talking about, the quotes I was writing, the programs I was writing, once I started to believe that these can actually help people in their life, they can actually change people's lives, that's when things started to turn around as well. And it just allowed me so much more scope to free think. So if you can try and free think for yourself and just and say to yourself, okay, what would I like to believe about myself? What would I love to believe? So what are some of your beliefs that you'd love to have about yourself just now, that you don't quite believe just now, but you'd love to have them? So if we can get anything on that, I'll just see if there are any of the comments. Now I know this is delayed a bit, so we're just going to look at the comments just now, just to see what you'd love to believe about yourself. Now we're still getting lots of hello comments. So Jewel Griffin is saying, money will come easily and abundantly. I'm in charge through... Okay, that's a good one. I'd love to believe I'm beautiful. And that's from Emily Christine Lowe. If you'd love to believe that, then tell yourself that, Emily. Tell yourself that. If you tell yourself that day in, day out, at first your mind is going to throw it out and say, no, you're not beautiful, because you've had this rock solid belief that you're not beautiful. Now, if you tell yourself that you are beautiful, then what happens is there's something in psychology called cognitive dissonance. And that's whereby you can't hold two beliefs in your mind, two opposing beliefs in your mind at the same time. So if you have a belief that I'm not beautiful, and then you try and install a new belief saying I am beautiful, then they kind of clash and the rock solid belief is going to win. But the more you say it, the more this rock solid belief starts to turn to kind of molten, it starts to melt, and this new belief kind of overtakes it, and that becomes a rock solid belief. So if you've told yourself that, Emily, all the time, that I'm not beautiful, I'm not gorgeous, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not this, I'm not that, if you tell yourself that all the time, then it's going to form a rock solid belief. But if you change it and tell yourself the opposite, at first your mind will reject it because of cognitive dissonance, but then it will start, if you repeat it often enough and you find evidence to prove that, if people are telling you that you are really good looking, you are gorgeous, you are beautiful, then things will start to change, and pretty soon you will start to believe you're beautiful. And then what happens is your energy changes. This energy that was insular before really changes, and you kind of magnify that energy to say, I am beautiful. It's not about being big-headed or not about being narcissistic. You just feel beautiful within yourself. And that's how you change your beliefs about yourself. So that's how you change your beliefs about anything you've got. You can literally be a genius if you want to, and we all are geniuses. You're a genius. If you want to be a genius, you're a genius. It's not just about intelligence. Obviously that's got a lot to do with it, but it's about your belief about yourself. You can literally do anything you want in life, and the only things that hold us back is the fears we have about ourselves. And that's those fears that have been kind of drummed into you from when you were a child. And most of our beliefs are formed by the age of 7. Can you believe that? Most of our beliefs that we hold today are formed by the age of 7 years old. The way we see the world, the way we see ourselves, the way we see people around about us, those beliefs are formed by the age of 7. And it's hard to get rid of that belief. Now, can you imagine 7 years old, or up to 7 years old, you don't even know cognitively what a belief is. But most of our beliefs are formed by the age of 7 years old. And that is incredible to think about that. And if you ask yourself where you get your beliefs, it's from your peers, your teachers, your parents, your friends, the social media, media on TV, the newspapers. If you're getting your beliefs from them, that's unbelievable to think that that's how you've created your beliefs in life. Obviously, as you get older, and if you cognitively and kind of consciously look at your beliefs, you can change them. But most people don't, because they don't know or they don't realise that you can change your beliefs. So another amazing thing that just kind of staggers, blows my mind, is if you think that you get your beliefs from your parents, say for example your peers, the people who look after you, your friends and stuff like that, if you ask yourself, well, where did they get their beliefs from? And then you go, well, they get it from their parents, their peers, their friends, their teachers, the media. And then you ask yourself, well, where did they get their beliefs from? And it's literally your beliefs have been passed down from generation to generation. And some of your beliefs are hundreds of years old. Now I'm talking about the beliefs about yourself. It's kind of rubbed off onto you from generation to generation. So some of your beliefs are hundreds of years old. And that's staggering to think about it that way. And you might go, that's not true. How can your beliefs be hundreds of years old? But it's been passed down from generation to generation. And that's why so many children are a lot like their parents as well. Unless they consciously do something about it and say, okay, I don't want to be like that, and you consciously make an effort to change to be something different, then that is different altogether. But a lot of us are really influenced by the world around us, and especially up until the age of 7. And that just kind of blows my mind when I think about that. Just to think some of our beliefs they're not even our beliefs. So what we've got to do in this is look at your own beliefs. And again, I spoke about this the other day, but if you look at your own beliefs and ask yourself what you believe about yourself just now. So if you ask, after watching this video, just kind of sit down for 10-15 minutes and ask yourself, what do I believe about myself? And then what to do is ask yourself, what do I want to believe about myself? Do I want to believe I'm intelligent? Do I want to believe I'm worthy of love? Do I want to believe I am worthy? Do I want to believe I can get the job I want? Do I want to believe I can start a business? Do I want to believe I can write a book? Ask yourselves the belief you would like to have. Because the most incredible thing in the world, in psychology, in the whole of human race is the fact that you can change your beliefs. Imagine that. Imagine looking at a list of beliefs and just saying, okay, I'd like to believe that. Picking out that one, I'd like to believe that. I'd like to believe that. And being able to change and install new beliefs into your mind. Isn't that incredible? That just, it's amazing to me that you can actually do that as a human being and change your whole life. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, the big I am. That's what I called it when I wrote in Mind Alchemy. I called it the big I am. And it's all these I am statements. So if you're using I am statements, catch yourself using the I am statements. I'm no good at this, I'm no good at that, I'm not good looking enough, I'm not intelligent enough. Catch yourself doing that and try and turn it around. Just say, I am intelligent, I am good looking, I am this, I am that. And turn it into a positive affirmation almost. A positive belief instead of a negative affirmation or a limiting belief. If you do that and practice that for 30 days, just catch yourself when you say, I am, and then, excuse me, and then think about the statement after the I am statement. And try and turn it around. And think about your beliefs as well. Think about the beliefs you'd love to have about yourself, about the world around about you. And don't listen to the media. You're old enough just now to form your own beliefs and opinions about yourself. It doesn't have to be this passed down from generation to generation, because you are you. And what makes you you? It's your uniqueness. And you've got to find that uniqueness within you as well. And you've got to believe in yourself. And that's my mission in life, to help people change their beliefs about themselves. So with that, I'm going to say goodbye and have a fantastic day, and leave any comments below. If you've got a comment, just leave a comment below if you've got a comment about beliefs or what you'd like to believe, or just tell me what beliefs you would love to have about yourself. And share this video as well, because a lot of people need to hear this message, because a lot of people don't even think that you can change your beliefs, let alone they don't even know what their beliefs are. A lot of us. I don't know what every single one of my beliefs are, but when I come across something, an obstacle, that's when I find out what my beliefs are, or my limiting beliefs. That's when I find them. Because I believe I can pretty much do anything. Again, not in a big-headed way. When I put my mind to something, I'll go for it and do it. And when I come up against a roadblock, I'll work out a way to get over that hurdle and make it work. And that's what I'd love for you to have in your life. So have an amazing day. Namaste.